Yo, what's the word? I thought I would touch on this. Touch on a few things. NFL is almost here. We about to touch on the season. First and foremost, we talk about Cam Newton. Y'all know he been going viral with his takes as always. Anything Cam say, he get bashed. It's like the man can't have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? It always comes off as Cam hating. Which is some perspectives. I can see why some would feel like he will, but it's like Cam Newton was already a figure that a lot of people had a lot against ever since college. So it's like anything he say, we perceive as hating, and that's the thing. Okay, it's cool. One thing, if you could feel like he being hating or he bitter, one thing we got to stop doing, we got to stop acting like the man was a bum. We got to stop doing that. Like he, didn't have the greatest rookie season of all time, arguably, until, these last couple of years, which is about to go to my next point. It's like every time we got to say, oh, you washed up, you out the league, you this, you that. Okay, cool, but we not finna act like he wasn't going crazy when he was there. We wasn't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do all that, and that be the thing. Like, we seen it all, from kids disrespecting him at his camp to this, that, and the third. But, so this controversial take of what he said about Super Bowl champion Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts seems like a great guy, bro. Does everything the right way. Ultimate professional, minds his business, teammate type of guy. But I'm gonna be real. We not gonna act like Jalen Hurts is better than Cam Newton. We not gonna do that. Nope, can't get behind that one. Like I said, Cam had arguably the greatest rookie season of all time. You can say for sure top three. You got Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud. So, and then I would say you could probably put Cam right there at third. We're not gonna act like he didn't take that team to the Super Bowl. Now, MVP, we know what he did that year. 15-1. We know about all that. He's had some historic moments. His name is in the books. Then you talk about the rushing. Yeah, Jalen Hurts do that with the tush push, the rushing and all that. But Cam literally was Cam was a linebacker out there, bro, coming out about 6'5", 230, toting that rock. You know what I'm saying? His name is sketched in the history books when it comes to that. Jalen Hurts and these guys, they watch Cam Newton do it. So my whole thing is Jalen Hurts is a great player. You could say he's a top 5 quarterback in the league. At me, 5 at the highest. But it's the thing with Jalen Hurts. He's always had the great teams around him. It's a team game. But Hurts is the type of QB with his talent, he needs everything around him to go right. If you're going to say he was the MVP of that squad last year, obviously you're going to be mistaken. Everybody know it was Saquon Barkley was the bell cow for that team. Now, Hurts did what he was supposed to do, but if you look at the numbers don't stand out like that. And yes, he has the great weapons around him, the A.J. Browns, the Devonta Smith, these guys. And these ain't no scrubs. These is guys also who's won on every level. Guys that went to the same college as him. You know what I'm saying? Well, Devonta Smith, A.J. Brown went to, was it Ole Miss, I believe? So, I mean, that's the thing about Jalen Hurts, bro. He needs everything around him to go right. And he's going to produce. He's going to do that well, but that Eagles team is stacked. No disrespect, but it's quite a few QBs. I think if you put on that same team, and I hate to take and put, but it's quite a few QBs. If you put in that same situation, they could get some success. They can get some things done. And that's just my personal take, and I see a lot of people share the same opinion. But that's just me. I feel like we got to stop with the Cam disrespect. And now, Jalen Hurts did his thing in 2 Super Bowls. He showed up. You could say he outplayed. I would say he outplayed Patrick Mahomes in both. Didn't get the W in the first one, but I say he outplayed Patrick Mahomes in both. But let's check this out. Super Bowl MVP, yeah, that's great. But regular season MVP, we talking about 16 to 17 games, from 16 at the time. Sustainable through an entire season versus a moment. You just got to be great for that game. You could be garbage all playoffs, all regular season. Some guy who hardly got time could step up due to injury or something and ball his ass out in the Super Bowl and get Super Bowl MVP. No disrespect to it. I mean, you performing on the highest level. But the MVP of the regular season, that means you've been great all season. So obviously, when you look at it, and it's different from basketball. When you look at basketball, you gotta have a stretch of games, so it's a little different. But when you look at it from that perspective, Cam's regular season MVP, when it comes to individual greatness, is obviously more important, be more known, more recognizable than Jalen Hurts, Finals MVP, Super Bowl MVP. And that's just my take, man. I can go on. We can talk about the talent and all that. But yeah, I'm not putting Jalen Hurts over Cam Newton if we on that topic. That's no disrespect to him. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, and we out.